Hi everyone, this is Meenakshi Ramesh from tapyourwaytohealing.com. Today's topic is, how do you measure if tapping is working for you? I want to share these tips that I learned from listening to Tapping Q&A podcast by Gene Montrestelli. I really like his podcast, and if you have time and if you're interested in learning more about tapping, his podcast is really awesome. I have been listening to his podcast for the past 10 years. Basically, ever since I got introduced to tapping, I have been listening to his podcast. It has got he offers tons of free information, audios, videos, tapping scripts. It's a great place to know more about tapping, and there are awesome interviews as well. So these tips come from the conversation he had with Mary Ayers or Ayers, pardon my pronunciation, who is an EFT practitioner, and she has shared these tips to find out how to measure the success of tapping. So the first thing is the duration. Three pointers: duration, intensity, and frequency. And what do I mean by that? For example, if you have been working on an issue, tapping on an issue, and you want to measure if tapping is really working for this issue, if you want to measure if there is a shift, or if you feel any difference after tapping, one is actually the duration. For example, if you take anger, if you've been tapping on acknowledging your anger on a particular situation or an issue, if you notice that you may still be getting angry when you think about the issue, but if you feel that the duration of your anger is becoming less, that you don't you still get angry but not as long as you used to, then that's a great indication that you're on the right track with tapping. The other thing is the intensity. This is a word which is very commonly used in the tapping community, tapping world, because we always measure the intensity of an issue or a problem before we get started with the tapping. And then after every round, after you complete one round of tapping, we always check back to find out if anything has shifted in terms of the intensity, which is just basically a number, on a scale of 0 to 10. If you were at a 7 or a 6 when you started tapping and you moved to 3 or 4, then that's progress. You're making progress. The other one is the frequency. For example, coming back to the same example of anger, you just if you feel that if you are getting angry 4 times in a week, and if you feel that if you notice that you're getting only angry 2 times a week, twice a week, that is just huge progress. The frequency of the emotion, that how frequently you're getting triggered or activated. So these are all ways to measure your tapping progress and really know if tapping is working for you, because only when we see progress or some improvement, we are going to stick with it, or else nobody is going to do continue with the even if it's like a super effective process, it has to work for you. Only then you're going to continue to do the work. So I'm also going to post the podcast interview that I listened to. It's like about 23 minutes long. If you have time and if you're interested, you can listen to it. I have just really broken down it into very simple terms, but it's a great interview for you to listen to, and just keep up with your tapping. So that's all for today. I haven't done any tapping, just wanted to make it short and sweet. So that's all for today. I will see you all again tomorrow with another video. Take good care. Hi Beth. Hi. Good to see you here again.